Hey there! Welcome to episode 3 of the K100 Cafe Racer build series, front wheel, headlights, and airbox delete. In the last episode, we installed these S1000RR forks with the Powerbrick conversion kit. Today, we will show you how we test fitted the R9T front wheel. We're using Motion Pro's fork alignment tool to ensure the forks are parallel from top to bottom. We first tighten the retention bolts for the axle nut and then slide in the S1000RR axle. Torque down the axle to 50 Nm or 37 feet-pounds and the retention bolts to 19 Nm. I want to double check the forks. Keep in mind you won't be able to check the lower section because the wheel is now in the way. Perfect fit so far. Let's test fit these Brembo calipers. Uh-oh, we ran into a problem where the rotor is rubbing against the inside of the calipers. Because the R9T forks are 208mm apart, whereas the S1000RR forks are 212mm apart. Huge shout out to Powerbrick for providing technical support and making these awesome parts. Check them out in the top right corner, one of my favorite YouTube channels. The K100 still has a full tank of gas from the last time I rode it. It died on me 2 blocks away from home. Turns out it was the ECU connector getting loose. Let's put this tank of gas to good use. I plan on using Moto Gadget's keyless features, so this locking fuel cap is obsolete. Either way, I'm a huge fan of quick release fuel caps, but unfortunately there are not too many options for a high quality K100 fuel cap. I know Dicer Parts also makes them. I personally went with Powerbrick for that matching billet look and the subtle BMW logo. This is the 2nd generation version and has been updated with the dual gasket system. One of the neat tricks about the Powerbrick triple tree is the integrated headlight mount. Powerbrick makes the mount with a low-profile headlight fairing that floats with the fuel tank. It is compatible with the Kozo Thunderbolt LED headlight. Now let's delete the airbox. We'll be taking the mass airflow sensor from the old box, so be careful with the cable. We're taking off this mount and replacing it with the new bracket from KPartsHolland. This kit is essentially a silicone hose that connects the mass airflow sensor to the intake manifold. I just reused the clamps from the airbox and got a nice DNA pot filter. Aha! Plot twist! It won't fit without removing the electrical box, so let's do that. Finally, the DNA pot filter is in to complete the raw and minimalistic look. There might be a performance penalty, but we'll find out once we get this thing fired up. And that's enough work for today. In the next episode, we will get started on the dreadful wiring process. Hopefully this Mo unit will help us out. We'll revisit the rear end and square a few things away on this K100. Thank you so much for watching OTM Cars and Motorcycles. I'm your host Kong Wen. I'll see you next week.